Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, where we bring you the deepest dives into the most exciting rides the automotive world has to offer. Today, we're talking about something that blends muscle car aggression with full-size SUV practicality of the 2026 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. This is not just another family SUV, it's an unapologetic statement of performance, attitude, and power, designed for those who need the space for 6 or 7 people but refuse to compromise on the thrill of driving. The Hellcat badge on the Durango means only one thing: a serious horsepower and a driving experience that's as wild as it sounds. Dodge has refined, tweaked, and redefined what was already one of the most extreme SUVs on the market, and the 2026 model takes the formula to another level. From the moment you see it, you know it's not here to blend in, it's here to dominate. Exterior: at the front, the Durango SRT Hellcat carries an aggressive stance that lets you know instantly this is no ordinary SUV. The grille is wide, blacked out, and flanked by sharp LED headlamps that now feature a sleeker, more modern signature lighting pattern. The iconic Hellcat badge sits proudly, almost taunting any vehicle that dares to pull up next to it. The hood is sculpted with dual-functional heat extractors, not just for looks but to help cool that monstrous engine lurking underneath. The front bumper is redesigned for 2026 with larger air intakes, giving it a more purposeful look while improving airflow to the supercharger and radiators. There's also a deep chin spoiler that looks like it was borrowed straight from a track-focused sports car. Every curve and cut in the front design isn't just for aesthetics, it serves performance. From the side profile, the Durango SRT Hellcat carries the same commanding presence we've come to expect, but Dodge has tightened the design for 2026. The shoulder lines are sharper, giving the SUV a more muscular definition. The flared wheel arches house massive 20-inch alloy wheels, wrapped in performance tires that look ready to bite the pavement. Brembo brakes with bright red calipers peek from behind, reminding you that stopping power is just as important as acceleration. The side skirts are subtle but add to the aerodynamic efficiency, and the slightly lowered stance gives it a performance-ready appearance without sacrificing ground clearance. The greenhouse is clean and continuous, with blacked-out window trims that blend seamlessly into the tinted glass, adding an extra dose of stealth. At the rear, things get even more aggressive. The LED taillights span across the width with Dodge's signature racetrack lighting effect, giving the Durango a distinctive nighttime presence. The tailgate is clean but purposeful, with the Hellcat emblem taking center stage. The lower bumper integrates a diffuser-like element, and the quad exhaust tips finished in black chromia are positioned aggressively at each corner. These aren't just for show, they emit one of the most addictive exhaust notes in the SUV segment, from deep growls at idle to a screaming roar under full throttle. A subtle roof spoiler crowns the rear, improving both looks and aerodynamic stability at higher speeds. Interior: step inside, and the Durango SRT Hellcat proves that muscle can meet luxury. Dodge has gone all in on giving the cabin a driver-focused, premium feel without losing the raw performance edge. The dashboard is wrapped in soft-touch materials, with carbon fiber and brushed metal accents scattered throughout. The flat-bottom steering wheel is thick and leather-wrapped, with paddle shifters ready for action. Front seats are heavily bolstered SRT-specific sport chairs, upholstered in Laguna leather with contrast stitching and embossed Hellcat logos. They're heated and ventilated, ensuring comfort whether you're on a long cruise or a spirited drive. The center console houses Dodge's latest 12-inch Uconnect 6 infotainment system, which is faster, sharper, and more intuitive than ever, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a performance pages suite that lets you monitor everything from supercharger boost pressure to G-forces in real time. Rear passengers aren't forgotten. The second row can be optioned with captain's chairs, offering both comfort and space, while the third row remains surprisingly usable for adults. Dodge has added more sound insulation for 2026, so while the engine noise is gloriously present when you want it, road and wind noise are kept in check for daily driving. Premium audio from Harman Kardon fills the cabin when you're not enjoying the supercharged symphony from the exhaust. Practical touches like multiple USB-C ports, wireless charging pads, and a large panoramic sunroof make it as livable as it is thrilling. Performance. Under the hood lies the crown jewel of the 6.2-liter supercharged HEMI V8. For 2026, Dodge has tuned it to deliver a staggering 720 horsepower and 645 pounds-feet of torque, making it one of the most powerful production SUVs on the planet. Power is sent through an 8-speed torque-flight automatic transmission to an advanced all-wheel drive system, ensuring that all that muscle actually makes it to the pavement. The result, this nearly 5,700-pound SUV can launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, with the top speed pushing 180 miles per hour. Launch control, adaptive suspension, and drive modes ranging from auto to track let you tailor the experience to your liking, whether you're cruising through town or chasing lap times. The Brembo braking system ensures that when it's time to slow down, the stopping power matches the acceleration. Despite its performance, the Durango SRT Hellcat remains surprisingly composed for an SUV of its size. The suspension tuning strikes a balance between handling sharpness and ride comfort, while the electric power steering offers precise feedback. For 2026, Dodge has also improved cooling systems and reinforced certain drivetrain components to ensure reliability, even under heavy use. Of course, fuel economy is not the selling point here. We expect low double digits at best, but if you're looking at a Hellcat, you already know efficiency takes a backseat to thrill. Pricing for the 2026 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat starts around $97,000, with fully loaded examples pushing past $110,000, depending on options. While that's not a small amount of money, it's hard to find another SUV that offers this level of power, space, and personality in one package. Competitors like the BMW X5M or Mercedes-AMG GLE 63 may offer similar speed, but none carry the same unapologetic American muscle attitude. The Hellcat is less about blending in at a country club and more about announcing your arrival before anyone even sees you. In the end, the 2026 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat is proof that there's still a place for big displacement, supercharged performance in an increasingly electrified market. It's an SUV that lets you haul your family, tow your toys, and embarrass sports cars all in one day. It's loud, brash, and entirely unfiltered, exactly what a Hellcat should be. For those who want the ultimate blend of muscle car performance and SUV practicality, this remains one of the most compelling options on the road today. Whether you love it for its power, its presence, or the sheer absurdity of its existence, the Durango SRT Hellcat is here to remind us that sometimes, more really is more. And that's exactly why it continues to hold a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts everywhere.